And I'm back with a bit more playtesting. So this is Plasma, built more of a Speed Lugia version with Kangaskhan tech for Pyroars and Silver Mirrors. And after, what, 2 mulligans, I've finally hit a basic. And as we flip our cards over, I see that I'm playing Yveltal. Now, I don't think this is Yveltal Garbodor. I think this is just straight Yveltal. My hand was absolutely nothing useful. So I just end the whole thing away. And ending away, most importantly, his couple of mulligans that he got from my not having a basic at the start. So ideally, you know, want to get his hand back down to that 6-card hand that it should have been. And I pull much better. Looks like we've got, well, I take that back. So, this would have been a great turn had I had a supporter in my hand. But I'm still not looking bad. Yveltal is weak to lightning, so I'm going to be able to put a lot of damage on the field with Thundurus. And there's energy in the discard, so I'm still going to be able to power up that Lugia to, you know, take out the last 3 prizes. Puts down another Lugia, another Yveltal, and a baby Yveltal. And let's see. He Junipered his hand, so unfortunately he won't be ending me. But I can still hope that I pull a nice card off the top deck. Since I end for 6 and didn't hit a supporter, well, my Shadow Triad. Ideally, you know, the odds are fairly good in my favor that I'll be able to hit a supporter off of this draw. But he lasers me and puts me to sleep. So that might complicate things a little bit. He hits me with the baby Yveltal for 30, 40 going into poison, and I flip tails. So I am still asleep. Which means, and with that draw, I have nothing, so I can't really do anything but just pass and hope I wake up. So that's just really bad luck there. So I do wake up, finally, kind of late now though, thanks. And I'm still taking the damage from poison. Well, hey there, Louie. Sorry if you heard the little kitten squeak in the background. It's one of our newest. Okay, back to the game. So he dart patches, I think, as well as manually attaches, or maybe the dart patch was last turn. Either way, he gets that attachment onto the Yveltal, so he's going to go ahead and start building that up so that he can, you know, take out the Thundurus or whatever he wants in the last shot. And your paws are wet. Did you fall in the water bowl again? And Yveltal hits me for 80 with the damage, but it doesn't knock me out. So, interesting. I end up playing the catcher. Not quite sure why, but yeah, I end up playing the catcher and then just attaching to the Lugia. Now, I'm really not in a good spot because if he, I mean, it's a good thing Verbank wasn't in play, otherwise I would have been gone. I'm just having some awful dead draws right now. And he's definitely going to take out this Thundurus, which leaves me with no attacker. My Lugia needs a DCE to go still, and there's not a good chance that I'm going to be doing that. But for whatever reason, he ends me. So I don't know if his hand was just that bad, or honestly why he would have ended me since I hadn't played a supporter in like 3 turns. But he does, and that gets me back in the game. Because there is the Colress machine as well as the energy, which can power up that Lugia, which if he knocks out this Thunder... Oh, so he's going to do it this way. He's going to knock out my Thundurus with his little Yveltal. Smart, considering I would be taking 3 prizes rather than the 2 once I knock it out with my Lugia. And with that 1 Deoxys on the bench, I would be able to one-shot the baby Yveltal. Let's see, so... Now, question is do I still go for the catcher here to take the 3 prizes? And yep, I don't like that Yveltal. Looks like I am going to take it out. So we're going to go ahead and bring that up, and that will be 3 prizes. So let's go ahead and get that plasma energy on the Colress machine. We'll attach manually, Gonna go ahead and Plasma Ball for another Thunderous. Bench it and in. I don't like that he's got a nice big hand, and yeah, no reason. I think my other card was a Juniper. So this is still looking good. We're gonna go ahead and get another. What do I go for? Looks like I go for another Lugia, anticipating that he's, he may this Lugia may not last a long time. And then I computer search. What am I computer searching for? Oh, I guess I'm just really anticipating that end, so I'm just burning as many cards as possible from my hand, leaving me with a one-card hand that maybe he'll consider I don't have a supporter. But two of my three prizes are supporters. So that's actually a great thing right now, because I'm going to be able to, even if he ends me, that's putting two more supporters back into the deck, which may explain why I was having those problems early on. Because if 2 out of 3 of those prizes are supporters, there's a possibility that there's still another supporter left in those last 3 cards. So we're going to see... looks like he's going to try and stall for a little bit by bringing up Deoxys. Attaching manually to the Yveltal. Benching a Bouffalant. Bouffalant's, yeah, I don't really care for Bouffalant too much, because I only get 2 prizes when I knock it out. And he's Palpatting in the Lysander and the N. He does not have an N to take out my hand. In fact, I'm trying to remember if he played a supporter. He uses, I think it's an Oblivion, to put 30 on me and attach to the bench as well. We're going to go ahead and put a band on Deoxys. That's 140, 50, 60, 70. So right now, that Lugia can take out an Yveltal if I hit heads on a catcher. We're going to play the Escape Rope just to see what he does put out. If he puts out... Honestly, his only safe play is the Darkrai. Because I'm just going to one-shot this Deoxys, but I couldn't one-shot the Darkrai. But he ends up bringing up the Bouffalant, and that's... great for me. I'm just going to go ahead and start powering up this other Lugia, or more like just to get an energy card out of my hand. Oh, and it looks like I take that back and decide to attach the Plasma. Oh, it's a good thing they let me take that back. I guess I thought that I already had enough energy on the Lugia, and I didn't. So, yeah, definitely had to put that energy attachment onto the Lugia. Enable us to knock out the Bouffalant. Even with Boofer, I'm still doing 120, 30, 40, 150. Yeah, I'm doing 170 to him. So he plays the Escape Rope, knowing that seeing that this Lugia can one-shot him, and unless he can one-shot me back, unless he can take out this Lugia, yeah. Right now he needs to... I guess I'm having a difficult time deciding what I want to put up. Or I don't notice that he's played Escape Rope. Looks like I just put out the Thunderous. And now if he ends me right here, this could be interesting. But if he doesn't end me, I have the game. So we're going to see that end. Or did he already play a supporter? I don't think he's played anything. He's getting that Yveltal back on the bench, though, really powered up. And he does not have the N. So, there we go. That Yveltal on the bench is doing, right now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100 just to anything without energy. Next turn, he probably would have won. Because he would have, if he had a catcher or a Lysander to bring up that Lugia, he could have one-shot the Lugia, taken all my energy off the field, and, if he had end me to leave me with nothing, he would have had the game. So, perfect that he didn't have the end, and I'm able to snag that last prize, And yep, that's avoid that Yveltal. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.